Oh.
That's holy shit!
Alright, let's hit John Wayne. Let's go.
Right,
And
I'm excited for this one.
we're back.
Because John Wayne's Batman, isn't it?
No, that's Bruce Wayne. You gotta leave that in. That's gotta stay in. That's gotta stay in. That's
John Wayne!
You gotta put that in the intro. John Wayne is Batman. Yeah.
Is this thing on?
So this one, I actually saw... I'm a massive Denzel Curry simp. I'm gonna put the record.
Get a zoom in
I don't know
on
why
that.
it took me so long to realise what you were doing.
Have you seen those videos of the guys? They'll be like dancing, and
Like
the
in the
stadium?
club, and then they just like turn to the fucking love it.
or like in the stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, every time it's so good. They got the wrist. They got it good. They got it good, bro. They know. What
I honestly think I would give a killer blowjob.
Oh, I don't know
I
about that.
100% believe I would be fantastic at it.
Have you asked anyone in the local area?
I have not jumped on Grindr, no. Like, because I know what feels good.
Nah, you got big
I-
teeth. No. No.
No, I think I would do a good job.
You should ask someone.
But yeah, so I'm a massive Denzel Curry
Massive
simp.
blowjob giver. Massive bi-curious
God
man.
giver. And I watched a mini documentary on him recently, and just sort of about the sort of psychology behind Taboo. Not his last album, but the one before that.
That last one was a bit of a flop.
Zoo. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was just like an anthem to his hometown, so it was only meant to appease people from...
Yeah.
Where's he from?
Florida.
Carroll Street.
Carroll Park.
Carroll Park. Yes, that's right. But yeah, Taboo was basically just after he'd gained a big following, because like Imperial dropped, and then Ultimate went viral, and he garnered a lot of mainstream attention.
Yep.
And with Imperial, he was one of the very few artists who have been able to bridge the gap between old heads and new heads. Like, he's got the old flows that are always alternating, keeping you on your toes, but then he's got like the new style production. He can appeal to both markets at the same time, and not many people can do that.
Taboo really slapped.
That
on
was
a level.
fucking amazing, yeah. And like, because he obviously had the light, the grey, and then the dark sections of it, like very clearly defined, and he was just showing his audience, I'm more than capable than just doing this like metal rap.
Yeah.
I can do everything.
Oh, yeah.
And it was him just very sort of blatantly explaining that he's capable of diversifying his sound. I thought that was really, really cool. And then this one, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future.
Good
14
name.
songs, 45 minutes.
He looks a bit like
Like Kodak Black or
Kodak
Bart
Black.
Simpson.
Lisa Simpson.
But he's got some crazy features that I've never really seen, like Robert Glasper, Buzzy Lee,
So have you listened to this?
Saul Williams. I have not.
Alright.
Bridget Perez. He's got T-Pain. That's a very weird feature. And then this one has to go off. He's got Black, Rico Nasty, Jid, Josiah, and Powers Pleasant.
Yeah.
That's good. No idea who Carrie M. Riggins is. And then 454. And then Slow Tie. I think that one's going to go off.
That
I think
one-
they're going to complement each other well.
That one's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah. But I'll get the lyrics up. Melt Sessions #1 is the first.
That's it.
That
Album
was
done.
nice. That was a solid song to end it on. I definitely feel like it's not his strongest album.
I think Taboo was still better.
I think so too. And I feel kind of guilty holding him up to that candle. Because not everyone can hit their peak twice.
Yeah.
You know, but like, the songs that were good on this were really good.
Yeah. I think Walkin' and then Troubles to X-Wing, so there's a 3-song stretch there, were really great.
I agree.
I think some of the songs let him down. Like, I think the Zaytochi was not that great.
Yeah, I expected a lot more from that.
Slow Tie is very energetic, very
Yeah, and the only thing that he did was a chorus that you couldn't hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a very taxing review. You need to go watch the whole review.
Yeah.
On the OnlyFans, but yeah, to see the whole thing, because there was some things. Rob was talking about Bruce Wayne and John Wayne, and we were getting rowdy to some of the bars in the middle there.
We were.
That was a long review. That's a long one. That's going to be on the OnlyFans. But yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
That was a insane listening experience. I'll say that.
It was. That's a good way of putting it. Like, I expect a lot from Denzel Curry. I do feel bad about that, but there's not many people that can be like him. So whenever he says he's got something new coming out, I just hype myself up way too much for it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But the songs that were, like, I would say the 4 that you mentioned, Walking, and then From Troubles to X-Wing. So out of the 14, there's 4 that I'm going to listen to again.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go out of my way to type them in.
Yeah.
The rest of them, if they came up, I would listen to them.
Yeah.
They're good. But the 4, there were only 4 in that 14 that lived up to what I was sort of hoping for.
We need to...
I have no idea what you're going to say.
No, I just heard the fucking baby.
Oh.
No, maybe I need to re-listen to some of them again.
Yeah, it might take a little while to settle in. Because that's what Zoo was like for me. That's by far his worst album.
Yeah.
Which is saying something, because it's still good.
Yeah.
But the first time I was like, there's no substance here.
Yeah.
But once you give it a couple of listens, you don't really mind as much. And that is a good album.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of what was missing from here as well. He had the substance, but it was kind of ill-directed. There was no reason
all over the place,
it.
here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was good. I wouldn't say album of the year.
Nah, not yet. I need to review some albums and look at what's come out, but
because there's been a lot that we haven't reviewed.
It's certainly up there. At the very least, it'll be in the conversation when I look back at the end of the year.
Definitely, yeah.
Unless some absolute bangers come out.
Yeah. Unless Killer Mike and LP drop.
Oh, then they're gonna have a Denzel Curry. They have a Denzel Curry bar in there. What would a Denzel Curry bar be?
Oh, you're cooking up a curry in a den or something? I don't fucking know.
Call me Denzel Curry because I'm cooking up a curry in a den.
That'd be more, call me Zell because I'm cooking up a curry in a den.
Nah. That'll be the worst album of the year if that's on there.
That's a weak bar, though.
Yeah. All right. What are you rating it?
That's a tough one because I really like those 4. And when I think of the album as a whole, I'm like focusing on those 4. But 4 out of 14 is a pretty bad ratio.
Get ratioed, bozo.
But the other 10 still, they weren't bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to sort of... Maybe a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I'm going to give a 7 out of 10 too.
Yeah.
With potential for it to move up, not down.
Yes. Yeah,
on further listens.
Yeah, depending on what other albums come out later in the year.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I don't see myself listening to it and liking it less.
Yeah.
I think it's only going to sort of go up.
Yeah. All right, well, go check out the full video down here.
Definitely worth a watch.
And
that was a good listen.
Be sure to tune in later. We're going to review Chance the Rapper's song, and then we're going to do a one-sided quiz this week.
Yep.
So, see you then.